Hello and happy Tuesday. This is Dr. Alise with the Alise Spiritual Healing and Wellness Center. I'm coming to you because I had a couple of questions that came in on how to handle disrespect in relationships. You may be saying to yourself, well, handling disrespect in relationships. Well, if I'm being disrespected in relationships, then I don't think I need to be in that relationship. Well, that's true. But sometimes when we are getting to know people, we kind of step over a few steps when we need to take baby steps and get to know more about a person so that you can understand or at least get a general idea of what their definition of disrespect is. For example, if you have I'm just going to say a heated disagreement, then you popping off at the gums or cursing your partner out. I mean, that's totally disrespect. And you can expect for someone to come from a happy place and want to talk to you. So, guys, when you're in relationships, whether you're starting out in relationships or you've been in a long-term relationship, it's still important to kind of revisit and set healthy boundaries on how to communicate with each other. As you know, change is something that is always going to happen. And, there are people, places, and things that enter our lives that may cause us to change. You may be with someone a particular time and you may notice that they change over time, or maybe not. But I'm having women in particular calling me, asking me, hey, my partner told me that he don't want to be with me anymore. And I'm like, okay, what happened? Well, I told him to pay the bills and I cussed him out. I called him out on his BS. And now he said he don't want to be with me. I know that's not true, but um, I, I just don't know. I was upset with him. I just don't know what to do. And I try to challenge, this can go for men as well, but I try to give them the advice of when you're having an argument, especially about money, first of all, you shouldn't have to ask anybody to do anything with their money. You need to be able to pay for some of these things yourself, or if you guys have a mutual agreement, then that's a conversation that the two of you need to have. It shouldn't result in cussing and popping off at the mouth or whatever you may want to call it. So I'm just going to share with you. I know you're saying, man, Dr. Alise, you don't understand my man. You don't know my story. I don't have time for this. But I promise you, if you would take some time out and keep a journal. I mean, you don't have to go and write 2 and 3 pages of your feelings. You just need to really take some time out and reflect on why you feel as if you need to pop off at the mouth, or why you feel as if you need to call somebody out their name, or curse them out. You need to really check and see what's going on with you emotionally to kind of see where this is coming from. Yes, that person may have said something to initiate this particular feeling that you're feeling, but you got to dig a little bit deeper, because that emotion is coming from a very deep place. You got to figure out what the root cause of you having such an outburst to your partner. So self-reflection is something that is always good. We can always sit back and kind of reassess the situation. So if you find yourself in a particular situation where you're being disrespected, then first of all, you need to make sure that you're safe. That's number one. And it may be that you may need to be quiet. You may need to really just, let that other person have their temper tantrum and just step back, remove yourself from the situation until the both of you can come together and talk about it. The fact that we have social media now and technology, I mean, you don't want to talk? Hey, go on Facebook and send a Facebook message. Well, that's if he doesn't block you or she doesn't block you. But, if you don't want to do that, you can definitely use technology or, get over on that phone and kind of have that conversation. But it's important to really take some time out and continue to set healthy boundaries, whether you are a man or a woman, because that's just what helps in healthy relationships. Everybody's on the same page. They know what your definition of disrespect is, and hopefully the two of you can come together and find a love language that will work for the both of you. Now, in the event you find yourself where there is continued disrespect over and over again, nobody deserves that. You don't deserve that. You're loved. We're made to love. And if you're not able to express your love language, then, that's going to also impact other areas of your life, because you're not going to be able to, emotionally focus and do what you need to do because you're so bogged down in this relationship. I don't have the statistics here for our Facebook Live, but did you know that relationship stress is like the worst type of stress that there is? So just reassess the connection. See if it's something that you want to continue to endure. And it may be that you may need to check yourself. So I hope that this message is helpful to you. Remember, you are loved, you are valued, and you are competent. If you have any further questions, keep sending them to askdralise@gmail.com. Have a very blessed night, everyone.